The Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer reveal. Now, that is something, when I say it out loud, it makes me nervous because there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of leaks of this being almost an identical replica to what Modern Warfare 2019 was. So I am incredibly nervous. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but there's some things that I really don't like dead silence. Being back as a field upgrade has me concerned. Now, with the way the footsteps audio was in the alpha, it may not be that big of a deal. Red dots going back to where if you're firing an unsuppressed weapon not being shown on the map also has me nervous, and I'm worried about the spawns and I'm worried about the maps. But the good thing is the maps, at least rumored to be, a lot of them are 3-lane maps, which means I won't have to worry about a little rat sitting in the Ritz-Carlton on the 12th story shooting down at me from God knows where. So, okay, now we wait for the Call of Duty Vanguard worldwide multiplayer reveal. Here we go. Call of Duty Vanguard.
The time is finally here. Welcome to the multiplayer reveal for Call of Duty Vanguard.
Hey, thanks.
I'm Greg Reisdorf, the multiplayer creative director at Sledgehammer Games.
Hey, Greg.
At reveal, we saw the rise of Special Forces team, and now we've had our first technical test of Vanguard out in the wild, the Champion Hill Alpha. Our team is hyper-focused on key data points coming out of that test, and thank you for all the valuable feedback.
Today, we will show you our vision of the multiplayer experience for Call of Duty Vanguard.
Is it really your vision, or is it like Modern Warfare 2019?
We brought the Brotherhood of World War II soldiers
with some
to
of your
life in a
ideas.
more traditional approach, which was a great experience. For Vanguard, we're taking liberties and risks to deliver something completely fresh, new, and fun.
But first, let's watch the world premiere of Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but a lot of it doesn't really seem new and fresh. It seems like something we got 2 years ago. But yeah, let's see what's new and fresh.
Warriors, saboteurs, assassins.
Oh, a little
Their
katana.
lives
Let's go.
turned
Jin
upside
Sakai.
down by the Reich. Each one with an axe to grind. And when we turn them loose, you better believe they're coming out swinging.
Okay, doesn't really seem like multiplayer. The Franken gun, we've seen that in the alpha. That thing kind of sucks, to be honest. But it could be good for destructible environments. Okay. Executions are back. Guys hitting a home run. That's going to be the new RCXD. That's kind of cool. I like that. They had this gun in World War II as well. I forget what it was called. It was like the Sten or something, I think. Oh, God. Oh, God. Destructible environments. We knew that was coming. We saw that in the alpha. Kool-Aid Man.
I can't see the enemy.
And they're obviously going to have some kind of... Well, they're having stims back. They're having some kind of large-scale mode because they had planes and tanks in the opening scenes. That looked like a Black Ops 4 map. Okay. That was pretty cool. And then this guy is just an absolute juggernaut. You can't kill him. Almost impossible to kill by yourself. That was like a GG if you got him in the alpha. Okay. Well. I didn't see anything new and groundbreaking, I'll be honest. I didn't see anything
Pre-order
fresh.
now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders.
Didn't
get
really see
instant
anything,
access
to
to
be
the
honest.
Night Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
Now, I do know.
Such amazing work that the team's been able to do, and we're thrilled to have that trailer out in the wild. Our multiplayer team is putting players in the shoes of a globally diverse cast.
We've focused on Special Forces operators that are untraditional, gritty anti-heroes from every front of the war. We've also focused on our down-the-barrel experience to bring you brute force weaponry that devastates your enemies and world around you.
Today, I have the pleasure of sitting down with some of my colleagues I haven't seen in over a year, and some folks that I've never met before in real life. Our conversations today will be broken down into 4 different sections. We're going to talk about our day 1 offering for multiplayer. We're going to go in-depth into gameplay.
Okay.
We're going to talk to our art directors about Vanguard's unique look and take on World War II. We're going to talk to our narrative team about how they brought our operators to life. And we have some special guests from Beanox and Raven. Plus, following the stream, we've invited some of your favorite creators to play Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer. So stick around, we're just getting started.
So I was gonna say at the end of the trailer was people will have actual gameplay that we'll get to see, which will give us the best look at
Let's talk about
anything.
some multiplayer.
Sounds good.
I love how they
We have
keep hammering
20 total
home the
maps
word
in the
unique
game.
though.
We
It's
do.
very funny.
16 of them that are working with Core, and they're across all locations, and they're Western Front, Eastern Front, North Africa.
I like the
as well
variety
as
in
the Pacific.
scenes.
And then the 4 maps that
I like
comprise
that.
Champion Hill, which is Airstrip, Market, Courtyard, and Train Yard.
I do love how we have found this fresh approach to World War II. We really, really wanted this
They
time
keep
to
saying
focus on
fresh,
the global
unique.
warfare and variety of settings.
And when you think about the player experience too, let's say you finish a match on Gavutu and you just came from the Pacific Theater.
Gavutu,
and
I
then
like
the
that
next
name.
map that loads up is Desert Siege, and now you're in North Africa. So you're just hopping all over the globe.
So we just finished up Alpha. That was the first technical test of Vanguard. And starting today, you can preload for the beta, which has Champion Hill that everybody can now experience, as well as 4 new maps.
Yeah, that's what I'm super excited about. It's
Nice.
Core MP for the first time, so it's Red Star, Hotel Royale, Gavutu, and Eagle's Nest.
Gavutu, that's my
cannot
favorite.
wait
I don't even have to play it.
see all of those players in there.
And then we also have combat pacing. So you can now experience this huge range from tactical combat all the way up to blitz combat across those modes that are in the beta.
I'd be
It's such
interested
a
to see what
different
modes they
experience
have in the
between when you're
beta.
playing with blitz and tactical as well, because when you're playing blitz, it's just no holds barred, you're going. Tactical is a lower player count, so we're actually increasing the time to engagement in there, and every shot matters. You're able to play with it in the filter system, so within quick match play, you're able to be like, oh, I prefer tactical.
I'm going to be doing Blitz. I remember when we were just first talking about it, the idea of making every map into shipment. I love that.
But having a map the size of Red Star feel like shipment, if you're having that
is crazy
level
as
of
well,
combat pacing,
yeah.
is what's really fun, because
is crazy.
it's different map by map.
It's so much fun to just go in and you're not even worried when you're getting killed because you just get killed and respawn and kill someone else constantly. It's amazing.
Well, that's what Call of Duty has always been in respawn modes. What do you mean?
We also have Patrol coming in as well. It's a new mode for Vanguard.
It's really fun. I'm really excited to see how fans respond.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
It's essentially the moving hard point that's moving around the map on this track. You're going and you're taking it, and as people
That could be
play
fun.
it more and more and discover new strategies around it, like there's play the patrol point, hold it down for your team, but that patrol point is moving no matter how many people from your team are on it. So if you're truly, playing as a team, you're gonna have people behind the patrol point, in front of it, really locking down those lanes.
So is it like
That
Overwatch,
mode
or is the hill
bringing
constantly moving?
So much more than we've ever had, and you're also exploring the entire map. Playing with other players in these maps, being able to go into, clans. They're coming into the game, they're a tier 1 feature. You can pair up with your buddies
Cool.
and your friends.
We really want to lean into social play because it does make all of your experiences on those maps and modes just so much better.
Think about what you just said about Patrol too. Like if you played Patrol with your clan, how
You're
much more
gonna be
effective you
so
would
much
be
better.
if
Oh, yeah,
everybody was
absolutely.
coordinated taking the patrol point at the same time.
Yeah, and you actually progress with your clan. Like that's a new thing that we have in the game. It's pretty exciting and awesome. Like being able to have the 3 of us in a clan and go and
one's
be
back.
on progression.
And you can be in a clan together cross-gen as well.
That's right.
So we have a huge commitment to our players around cross-gen, cross-platform play, where you can go and team up with really anybody who has the game.
That's
It's
incredible.
exciting for me because now I can finally play with my cousin in Toronto who's a PC player, and
That's
I can play on
incredible.
my PS4 at home.
I can't give them
loved it
enough
as well
credit for
because we
doing that and
invested quite a lot in
continuing to
our
do
social
that.
Features.
It really widens the scope of the social experience.
If you have a friend who's playing Call of Duty, you don't have to now ask them, oh, what are you playing
Yeah.
on?
Right.
You can just be like, join my clan.
That's
We're
a
so
new standard, but I
excited
want to
have
give
Call
them
of Duty
massive props for
Vanguard
that. That
launch.
is incredible.
The team has done a phenomenal job. I can't thank them enough for all of the effort they've put in. The most content day one. It's gonna be great.
C4s are back. I can't wait.
Let's go.
The top of that tank's gonna be my
We're here
head
to
every
talk
time
about
I get
gameplay.
killed
So
by
this is
one.
Reactive environments, movement and footsteps, create a class.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
weapons.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's
Here we
all
go.
about creating a fun environment for the players to
This is
run
what we
around
want.
in. When we were thinking about it as a team, that feeling of pulling the trigger has to be awesome. And you need to be able
Surprise,
to use it then
motherfucker.
for gameplay as well. It's all about that player creativity.
When you first shoot something and it reacts to it, now you start becoming
was
a little
cool.
more creative about what you want to do with that.
Tactical sprint is in the game. We have it coming back, and you
No.
can just sprint through those walls as well.
That's
We
not
try to
unique.
give multiple
Really.
options for how you want to do things, which really allows for a lot of freedom.
The walls, breaking
when you're
through the
taking
walls is
cover
unique.
behind something, they can also flush you out. You start seeing this stuff just start getting shredded.
You can mount on top of these surfaces as well.
Yeah, I can't
Sliding
wait.
into cover and either mounting on the side, mounting on the top.
Yeah,
blind
dude,
firing
that's
over
so
the top.
fun. I can't wait to do it a
Blind
1,000
fire,
times to
like,
get
let's
one
just talk about
camo.
that for a second, because blind fire is an all new addition to Vanguard. It's
Yeah.
kind of the hip fire of mount.
Can't wait to die to a
We actually
rat
have it
sitting
set
in a
up
corner
where
blind
you can
firing.
ADS and go into
Oh.
mount. So when you're near something, you're going to go into mount every time you do that. But if you're in cover behind it, your gun's going to come up, and now you're actually in this state where you know you can blind fire over it. You get a little peek over the piece of cover that you're on, and you're now able to move back and forth across that, fire. You get the hip fire spread, and then once you see somebody coming, you can actually go right back into mount and transition between the two, and it's so fluid.
It just feels like it was always supposed to be there.
No,
Destructible environments
don't
are
believe
throughout
you.
the game. It's on every map, and it just changes the map over time.
That's
Oh,
right.
boy.
Like the state that the map starts at is going to look different than the state that it ends at.
Everything really changes, especially in different game modes when you have Dom and Hardpoint. And even with this idea of combat pacing around those structures, like we have tactical combat pacing where now destruction just matters so much more when there's a lower player count and it's so much more intimate. And then you go into something like Blitz, which is just crazy amounts of
They
players
keep
in
saying
there,
this
and
blitz and
those maps
tactical. Does that
completely
mean when you
change
choose
based
a
on
certain
how
mode,
that
you get to
combat pacing
choose
is flowing throughout
what you
every
wanna play
playlist that you're
against?
going into, and those modes even.
Like, are people that choose tactical
We have a
playstyle going to
caliber
play against
system
other
as well,
tactical
which interacts
playstyles?
with these destructive environments, and so you're able to now go caliber up or caliber down within each weapon.
Look how many
Heavier the
attachments.
caliber,
Oh
the
my
more it's
god.
going to change the look of the walls.
It's not just visual either. Increasing the caliber does increase the damage the bullet does. So we're kind of moving away from this concept of protecting rate of fire and damage. We're letting the players control it.
We have created class in the game,
Interesting.
and we're building on what was done in Modern Warfare 2019.
You got your primary weapon, secondary weapon, 3 perks.
I thought we were unique and fresh though, dog. And now we're building on 2019. No shit.
Lethals and tacticals.
It's about choices and about the player having choices. Within Creative Class, there's so much going on in there. We have the gunsmith system coming back. We have caliber system.
Look how many
ammo
attachments.
types,
10
attachments as well.
What? Oh my
The coolest thing about
god.
attachments is that we were
10?
able to make it so that some of the attachments are much stronger than the other attachments. So you have a lot more options.
Yeah, but you can run them all. It doesn't matter. Let me just put everything. My shit's gonna be like a Christmas tree with all the ornaments.
Kind of taking our 30-ish guns and bringing it all the way up to over 100 because you can tailor them to whatever you want them to be.
And then it's still familiar with the perks, the 3 perk slots, and you can actually modify those and get some modifications around some of the other core gameplay pieces. And with these weapons and with this caliber system, there's so much in there to be able to use. We have certain perks that are dedicated to it.
Yeah, you might choose an LMG and then try to combine perks for close range to make it so much more like an SMG, but with that power and the ammo size that the LMGs are bringing. Or you might go the completely other way, lean into our new mounted movement system, so you can slide around the cover. You might equip it with piercing vision as one of your perks, your perk 2. That allows you to actually highlight people through walls that you've suppressed. Suppression is a new mechanic that slows people down.
And with that,
What?
it's going to give us the most tactical experience you've ever had in Call of Duty.
Yeah, we're trying a lot of risky things. I'm
gonna fucking implode.
Rate of fire, but we're committed to figuring out.
I saw a tweet talking about how this game was going to be one of the most competitive Call of Duties in mind in years. Where is it?
The right values there, making a balanced game.
We really want to push the envelope, and we really want to bring players a version of Call of Duty, a flavor of it that they haven't tried before.
It is truly the most immersive Call of Duty experience I've ever played. And we're in this together. We're in it with the community. We're there getting feedback from them on all of these elements. And
Okay, I hear you, but you heard the community bitch for an entire year about Modern Warfare 2019, and all of those things are probably coming back. So,
and we want to make it the best for everyone.
the best for everyone, including people that put no time into getting any better at the game. Love that. Here's your participation trophy because you gave us $60.
The way that the light hits the leaves and then like bleeds and then shines through makes it feel more realistic.
That's really cool.
We've been using
for
some new
campaign. I
software
don't give a
techniques
damn
to
about that in multiplayer.
Generate simulations for really windy situations where the palm trees are colliding with each other, and it really makes the map have this energy to it.
All of those atmospheric.
I care about how it plays, not how it looks.
Gavutu, like these maps have so much weather going on, and it's been exceptional to see it in the game.
Oh my God, imagine S&D round 11 1v1 and you're in the middle of a fucking hurricane and you can't hear anything. Oh, I can't wait.
Another thing with campaign is the character you're playing as. We don't want them to talk too much to sort of allow the player to live the fantasy. So in multiplayer, we get to actually make them talk, and you can hear them talk more.
Didn't think I'd come back.
That brings me back to life.
You had that coming.
It's multiplayer, it's still a game, but there's so much history there, there's so much depth and richness.
If they start talking, you guys remember Modern Warfare 2019 at the very beginning of the game when they thought this great idea for your player to call out to everyone on the map when you're in like S&D, the other guy doesn't know where you are, and all of a sudden, I'm on bomb site B. It's just yelled throughout the streets and echoes, and it took them like a month to take that out. Oh God, if it's back.
And you've been able to bring all of this together into this story that is quite amazing.
I know I'm being so negative right now, but there's a lot of things that I'm seeing that I don't like, that I really didn't like from Modern Warfare 2019. I didn't like it, and it seems like a lot of that's returning. The next chapter of Warzone, okay.
I'm Amos Hodge, Associate Creative Director at Raven Software. With the launch of Vanguard, we want to ensure that the feel and character of the game extends beyond the multiplayer experience.
A lot of people are going to be interested in this.
Call of Duty Warzone. I'm pleased to announce that there's a brand new Warzone map coming this year, shortly after the launch of Vanguard. And we are going to the Pacific, featuring an entirely new play space, complete with all new points of interest.
Okay.
Players will get to traverse the lush landscapes of the island and make their way through a variety of extremely cool locations while battling it out alongside friends and foes. Our goal was to create a fresh, new experience for Call of Duty players by breaking out of the war-torn world of Verdansk to create an atmosphere that is vibrant, alive, and it really opens the doors to how we can craft the narratives and events. As far as visuals and technology, Warzone Pacific will share the same tech and engine as Call of Duty Vanguard.
Yep.
This allows for seamless weapon integration and play balance. Fully optimized crossplay, cross-progression, and cross-gen support will be enabled.
Once
so
again,
you can play
amazing.
with your friends across different platforms.
What about that
and
anti-cheat
generations
though?
Of consoles.
You know everyone's asking about that.
We want to ensure that Warzone Pacific will be the best experience it can be. We will be launching with a multifaceted new anti-cheat system that will be rolled out with the new experience goes live later this year. We're putting it through the final paces and testing, and are excited to have it ready day one when the new Warzone experience releases. Our teams have worked hard on
Nice.
this and much more, and will continue to do so. We know how much it means to everyone. We will be continuing to offer a massive calendar of free post-launch content featuring new modes, playlists, limited time events, and seasonal events, as well as community celebrations and much more. We look forward to playing with all of you later this year when the Pacific
Very
officially
cool.
comes online.
They said shortly after the Vanguard release, so my guess would be a week, 2, maybe a month.
We sincerely appreciate you
No
watching,
idea.
but there's so much more for our fans to experience from the beta through launch. The beta will be running over the next 2 weekends, and you can preload on PlayStation starting today. For your first look at live gameplay from Call of Duty Vanguard Core Multiplayer, tune in now to one of your favorite creators. From the entire development team around the world, thank you so much for joining us today. We can't wait to see you in the game.
If you guys are on the fence like I am, I highly suggest you go watch some of the people that got to play it. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. Hopefully we'll get there. Probably not, because I talk a lot of shit. But I don't know, man. If I wasn't a content creator, I'm probably not pre-ordering this game. I'll be entirely honest with you. There's a lot of things that I really don't like about it. A lot of things that seem like it is just straight copy and pasted from Modern Warfare 2019. And the fact that they keep using the word unique and fresh was comical at times, because it was almost like they were trying to shove it down your throat. I don't know. I'm gonna watch once I get done with this. I'm gonna watch some other people actually play the game and see how it looks and feels, and we'll see. And then we'll get our hands on it at the beginning of this weekend. So stay tuned. I did skip some things in this reveal because I thought that a lot of things they were talking about weren't that important, like the operators and other things like that. So I don't know. I am more nervous than optimistic. I was nervously optimistic, but now I am nervous and way less optimistic. So let me know if you're in the same boat as me. Let me know if you're super excited for it. I would love to hear all sorts of different opinions. Yeah, stay awesome, stay yourself, and I will see you guys this weekend with our hands-on of actual multiplayer beta here in Vanguard.